Hello, in this video we are going to see the aggregate expenditure curve when investment depend on interest rate. So we are going to see this aggregate expenditure curve with more detail. Okay, let's get started. In previous video we first found the intersection between the IS and the ALM curve, and then with this information we saw this graph, then we saw this one, then this one, and now we are going to see this one with details. We are not going to see anything new in this video. We are just going to review some things, but if you have noticed, when we found the intersection between the IS and the ALM curve, we used the Goods and Services Market panel and we have used the Money Market panel. We saw that in the video called Intersection of the IS and the ALM curves. When we saw this video, we use this information, we use an initial value for P, the price level, and with the information that the price level is 2, then we were able to get this intersection. If you don't remember that, you can see in this video again, or you can stay with me for a while and I'm going to review this. Second important thing, if we want to find this intercept, this 200 value, then we first have to find this intersection. We saw this dependency in the video entitled the IS curve. So if these two things are very clear to you, then you don't need to watch this video, so you can jump directly to the next video. Otherwise, you can see these videos again, or you can stay with me in this video and we are going to review this. Okay, in the video intersection of the IS and the ALM curve, we saw that the ALM curve this is the expression and this is the curve, and for the IS curve this is the expression where the Goods and Services Market is an equilibrium and this is the curve. So if we want to find the intersection, which represent the point in which both markets are in equilibrium, then we have two equations that represent these two lines with two unknown, interest rate and income. So we say that this with the only variable y is equal to this, again with the only variable y. So graphically we are saying find the interest rate where the red line and the blue line have the same y. So if I isolate this y, then I'm going to get the y in equilibrium, the y for which the interest rate in both cases is the same. So if we do that analytically, then we get this expression, and then the y value that we get is y in equilibrium. Now we rewrite the LM curve, which is this one, and then if we plug in this value here, then what we get is the interest rate in equilibrium, which is this point. And in the same video we have seen already that if we plug in the information from the Goods and Services Market panel and from the Money Market panel, then we use this information, this and this here, and then we get here 8,000 and here 20. But among all of these numbers, there's one that is going to be very important for the next video. Here we got this and this and this. We saw that in the previous video. But the important thing that I want to point out now is that the value for P is 2, which is the initial value for price level that you need in order to calculate this Y and I in equilibrium. So here you are using a very important assumption, which is that the price level doesn't change and initially has the value 2. Without this assumption, it would have been impossible to find these two numbers in the model that we have been studying up to now. So conclusion of the first part is that with this information then we get income in equilibrium, which is 400, and interest rate in equilibrium, which is 5. Okay, now let's go to the second part, which is what we saw in the video entitled the IS curve. Okay, this is the aggregate expenditure curve, and this is the analytical expression, and these are the values that we get from the panel. Which panel? The goods and services panel, because aggregate expenditure has to do with this market. But the important thing here is that I don't know this value, interest rate in equilibrium, out of the information from the panels. So in order to find this value, I have to first find the intersection of the IS and the LM curve, and then with the information that the interest rate in equilibrium is 5, then I use this number 5 here, and then I am able to get this intercept 200. We saw that in this video, but we are going to do it very quickly now. Okay, let's do it. So this phi in equilibrium here travel here, and now it's going to be very easy because you have this, then you have this, we have seen this in this video, and then we have this, and then we say that 200 is the intercept and 0.5 is the slope. But very important, and the conclusion of the second part, interest rate in equilibrium has to be constant in order to get this intercept and in order to get the aggregate expenditure curve. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.